Sister Jenna. Hope you've been enjoying listening to America Meditating Radio, and you are going out to vote. You've got to remember, own that vote. Go out and vote. No matter what you have to go through, vote, vote, vote. If you've gotten your mail-in ballot, please make sure you fill it out. I have to tell you, we got our mail-in ballot the other day. Sister Gita got her mail-in ballot, my mother, and we did one little mistake on the ballot, and we have to reorder another one. That's not right. That's just not right. Anyway, just to let you know that we're on it, and we're definitely going to do it. And so please, everyone, go out and make that vote. Right now, we have to find the calm in the midst of the storm. And it's not always easy, but it's not impossible either. Take, for example, a hurricane. Right before we hear a hurricane is coming in a particular area, let's just say Florida, for example, what did we do? We got wood, we got plywood, we hammered up the windows, the doors, we locked everything down, we locked ourselves in, we prayed, we went into silence, we hoped for the storm to pass. And there are times in which the storm comes, and how does it come? Vicious storms. It brings debris with it as it flows through. So in a way, you know how relationships are. people bring their debris with them as they flow through you and say things and do things they really don't mean. It's just that they're just picking up a whole bunch of dirt from inside as they go through this storm. But what usually happens with a hurricane? Eventually, the eye of the hurricane settles in. Isn't that fascinating? So the eye of the soul is the place of remembrance, is the place of your ability to recognize that your energy of peace is your original religion, your energy of integrity and kindness and beauty and power is your original self. That's the eye of your hurricane. And they'll always tell you, you know, meteorologists and experts will tell you, don't go out when the eye of the storm is there. It seems calm, it seems like everything is okay, but in a second it can whip right back up. But it's actually there for us to recognize the beauty in stillness, the beauty in silence, the beauty in recognizing the core sense of yourself. The eye of your storm is to consider yourself to be a soul and to move away from all of that body conscious tsunami that takes place on a day-to-day basis. You know, the tsunami, the storm, anger, ego, attachment. How does attachment play out as a tsunami? Why aren't you listening to me? I can't seem to control you. I want to control you, but you're not listening. A sense of possessiveness comes with the whole energy of attachment. And so that's why you realize that's a tsunami, that's a hurricane. Why have I let myself so opened that I'm letting the storm get the best of me? When I actually have a choice to, what do they call it? Battle down the hatch, cover it all up, and then stay in the eye of the storm, or be even more sensible, wait for it to pass. Say, you know what? This can't stay around forever. This emotion, this karmic energy, this vibration, this tsunami of fear, this tsunami of anger, this tsunami of despair and anxiety, it can't stay with me forever. So what? Somebody's criticizing me. Someone's jealous. They're after me. There are folks out there, they're just designed to troll you. Just like how on social media, if you put something up in which some people they don't like it, they troll you. They will literally say the most harshest and nastiest of things to try to disempower you. So what the tsunami of consciousness is there to do is to try to weaken our resolves so that it owns us. So anger owns us, so fear owns us, so despair owns us, that sorrow owns us. But guess what? They can't own you when you're in the eye of the storm, or even more sensible than that, when you stay solid and say, wait until this passes. I'm not going to put my energy into this. I don't know if I'd mentioned to you all earlier, if you've been paying attention or following the show over the past few months, but I have a physical mother who is going through dementia and Alzheimer's. And it took me about maybe seven or 8 months to just accept there's nothing that I'm going to be able to do to change her. Because the first few months I kept thinking, but this is not who she is. Why is she behaving like that? And I saw how my attachment would come up to basically wanting her to be the way I think she should be. Having her think and act and be. We lost our teacher, we lost an instrument, we lost a mother, we lost a friend, we lost our business partner, all in one person. All of the things that she did, done. And so I had to readjust emotionally and mentally to recognize, look, if I think I'm going to keep imposing how I think she needs to be, I'm going to get worse. I'm just going to get worse. And I have nobody to blame for that except me. So it's almost as if the storm is passing by. I didn't, battle down the hatch. I didn't cover up with plywood all the windows and stuff as the storm was flowing through. My ego was like, oh, I can handle this. Oh, let the storm come. You know, everybody always says this and that. And it comes. It takes off my roof. It flows in debris. I'm running around scared, trying to find a way for safety. That's because I didn't pay attention. I didn't pay attention to what I needed to do for me in order to protect myself. I'm saying this because I think it's really important for us to understand the power of the calm in the storm. People aren't going to change for you. You have to change. Circumstance and events might not change in the way you are envisioning them to change for you. They might stay that way for a long time. But what are you doing for you? Where do you stand your grounds? Where do you find your power? So 7-8 months passed, and I just came to the conclusion I won't be able to do anything for my mother other than to be there when she needs me, to give the love if she wants it, and to accept that's just where she is. That's who she is now. But I'll tell you what really gave me the freedom. What gave me the freedom was to know that she is not going to go through something that she doesn't necessarily, what's the best way of putting it? We're all going to go through what we're supposed to go through. There's no bad card being dealt here. My karmic energy is giving me what I'm supposed to get. This one's karmic energy is giving him what he's supposed to get. That one karmic energy is getting what they're supposed to get. So if we leave everybody alone, we can keep our calm in the storm. And if we pay attention to ourselves, to connect to the source of who we really are and our peace, it'll be fine. Things will pass. All right, so you ready for your blessing for the day? Let's see what the message is from above. You are the one who understands all the secrets, and you constantly please God the Father with your honest heart, and as a result, you keep yourself happy. Perfect. Thank you all for joining us for Wise-ish this morning. Remember, no one can take away your happiness unless you give them permission, and we really are here to love each other the same. Let's turn up the volume on some more love, shall we? Take care, everybody, and I'll see you tomorrow. Be well.